Hi, welcome to my video, and today we're going to take a trip on reviewing this piece of instrument here. 1 year, I guess more than a year after I have purchased this um, Les Pu Lefty, RJ Les Pu Lefty. So practically we're just going to revisit how is it after a year of my usage. So I just wanted to set expectations that we're going to present to you, or I'm going to present this to you as an acoustic instrument per se. I mean, you can always visit my other videos for you to check how it performed with, using this as an electric guitar. But I just wanted to present this to you as raw as possible. Now let's start first with cosmetics itself. As you can see here, once again, this is a matte painted instrument. The materials that were used, it's generally cheap. Okay, and you can see here the tuning pegs. These are the types of tuning pegs that are being used, or that are being installed for cheap guitar instruments. This is not your typical, this is not your typical premium instrument at all. And again, the feel of this is kind of a lightweight. I think the wood itself, as claimed by RJ, it's mahogany, but I doubt. I doubt it if it's mahogany. I think it's made of kusuk wood, so to speak. Yeah, and once again, since this is a lefty instrument, kudos to that. Kudos RJ for considering left-handed people, left-handed players. Maraming salamat, RJ. I would want to give you a 5-star to that. But again, one thing that you will notice here is that the fretboard, like in this side, usually normal guitars have like dot markers here in order for you to identify. If you're looking at this perspective, you will not identify if you're in the 3rd fret or in the 5th fret. But I do, because I think I know my trade. So, but otherwise, if you're an amateur player, you will not be able to identify it because there's no dot markers here. Which one is 3rd fret, 5th, 7th, and so on and so forth. So, in one way or the other, you would need to check, you need to look at your fretboard, alright? And yeah, you have a sound hole here. You also have a literally single coil with, of course, one knob here, which is a volume. And yeah, this bridge that you can see here is practically a bridge for acoustic guitar. So if you're gonna ask me, what is this in the first place? For me, I would still treat this like a hybrid of between acoustic guitar and electric guitar. But you'd be the judge of that, about the performance of this instrument for the previous videos that I did. How is it like as an electric guitar instrument? You'll be the judge of that. Okay, I don't want to be biased, and I would still want to be objective, but let's try to take a deep analysis on this further, on the string that I'm using right now. The strings that I have installed is a set of acoustics. I am using a 0.09 Dario, the one that is of smaller gauge. I prefer those smaller gauges. So yeah, for me, this is personal preference practically. And as an acoustic instrument, how does it sound like? And I just wanted to share this to you, how it sounds like, raw and fresh. It's just amazing. Yeah, you can say that in Tagalog. It's manipis ang tunog niya. Actually, manipis ang tunog niya. And this is not something that you would want to bring on, um, friends party. Like, if you would want to impress somebody by bringing an acoustic guitar. So this is not the type of instrument that you will bring. It's, first of all, it's light, and I think, yeah, the sound is, I would say it's a mediocre, trying to do Megadeth's Atulamon, but yeah, for me this is more of a practice instrument. After a year of usage, I can say that still good as new. And fact of the matter is, I'm just taking care of it. Every time I'm not going to use it, I loosen the tunes, loosen it up, so that it will avoid the tendency to to bend the neck. That is one thing that the worst thing that could really happen to this, because this is not a very durable instrument after all, so you have to take care of this really. So for all of you guys who are asking, is this very, very practical for you to get? So I'd rather advise you now two things, just like what I've mentioned in my previous video. If you are going to patronize this, you're doing the Philippine economy a favor. Okay, that's one thing. But then again, if you're really looking for a long-term investment or an instrument, this is not the one for you. Okay, but if you're really willing to take the risk, I would really advise you to get yourself a copy of this in the store rather than ordering it online, because again, when I received this item, it was I received it in a box. The box was bubble wrap, but the instrument is not. It's not bubble wrap, so there's always a tendency that it will go on breakage and stuff like that. So with that said, I think it's just a matter of taking good care of your instrument, like what I do here, because I take passion on everything I own. So I always take care of this. But so far, this is my favorite instrument. For some weird reason, the action is very low. Like seriously, for an acoustic instrument. Yep. Yeah. I don't think that I have experienced this type of low action in an ordinary acoustic guitar, and this is a type of a guitar that you don't need to set up, because normally when you purchase a new electric guitar, you would have to set it up to lower the action, but this is not the case for it. That's one of the advantage. But again, I just wanted to highlight that I'm not really trying to promote this. Again, if you're going to purchase this, you're taking the risk. Okay, that's first and foremost. But the satisfaction that this guy has given to me, I think it's priceless. Priceless. I'm really happy with this instrument, and I think this has a special spot in my heart. I do love this instrument, and just check it out. I mean, You're on the 22nd fret. You can still hear how the sound is still full, and you don't hear a dead note. There's no dead note after you have reached like 17th fret. That's a dead note. But this is not a fret in the first place, but I still love it. You know. So yeah, that's it. Try to deliver this in English. You have to pardon me on that. English is not my native language, but you know, I hope that I was able to deliver this as successful as possible in a very understandable way. And once again, until next time, don't forget to click subscribe, share, and you know, leave a comment. Once again, thank you so much for your time. Please, I really recommend you watch my other videos using this instrument. It's RJ Les Pu Left-Handed Edition, or Lefty.